Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. Mouthpiece 101. You know what? All a mouthpiece is, that's just saying you can have a good conversation with a woman. It's no magic words or anything like that. You can talk to women. And apparently that's something I took for granted. Because I remember I would actually tell people, you give me 15 minutes talking with any woman, I can get something. That's a mouthpiece. All it is conversation. Mouthpiece 101 is just conversation. Mouthpiece is just slang. Don't get caught up thinking it's some magic word or how you talk to a woman. Now, you can get to the point you can effectively flirt with a woman. And you can compliment her in such a way you can turn her on. And some people might use that as what they're talking about, a mouthpiece. But before you even get to that point, you have to have a regular conversation with the woman. Now, you remember a few weeks ago, I had Miss Mocha Angel on, and we were talking about just talking with a woman. And it's not even that. It's not even magic. Now, normally when I'm talking, I'm saying to y'all, try to say hi to 3 women a day. And let me be clear about that, because some guys thinking they're only going to say hi to women they want to get with. No, you just talk to random women, even women that you don't find attractive. Just say hi. All you doing is building the muscle. Then when you get to a woman you find attractive, you can say something. But see, just saying hi, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning, because then you can have that small talk. You can have that conversation. Now, I know there's some people saying, well, I don't want small talk. But hold up. You can't even talk to them, period. You got to start somewhere. You got to build it up. You can't go from 0 to 100 just like that. If you a man and you having trouble even having a conversation with a woman, you can't just take some course or read some book or watch a couple videos and think you're going to start talking. You have to build that up, because you have a lot of men, they have some legitimate, and I do mean legitimate, issues just talking, period. You have to practice that. That's not going to something that's going to change overnight. And if you want to talk with women, period, you have to get over any issues. That's going to take a while. That takes practice. That's why I say saying hi to 3 different women a day. And like I said, it's not about just the women you want to get with. It can be just random women, because you're going to get random things. Like, let's use that example, random things. You might say hi to 3 women. 2 of the women say hi back and keep it moving. 1 don't say a word to you. Now, what you going to do? And most men are going to get upset because of that. It's like, no. What you're doing is building the muscle. What you're doing is building thick skin. And then as you build from there, then you can have random conversations with women. You can have random conversations, like maybe when you're in the checkout line, or maybe when you're looking at some avocados, or maybe when you're in a grocery store or looking at or a clothing store. And then once you start building it up, and then you can get to the point you can talk to that woman that you really feel is attractive. You're not uncomfortable. You're not nervous. That's all it is. A Mouthpiece 101 is just talking, having that conversation, practicing. Indeed, I have said several times, it's not bad to have some female friends. Now, some guys are saying, no, I don't want that. No. The beauty of female friends is you can talk to them. See, that's all it is. A mouthpiece just means you can have a conversation with a woman. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to hit y'all with something. It don't mean you saying anything flirty or anything. There's been more times than I can count I would end up having sex with a woman, and all I did was talk. Didn't even bring up sex. The most I might have said was, hey, come back to my place. Or, shoot, might have went back to her place. That's it. And all you did was talk. Women like to talk. And here's the beauty of it. They like to talk so much, sometimes you just get to the point where you listening. That's part of conversation too. And what I was saying when I was with Miss Mocha Angel a few weeks ago, sometimes all you have to do is say, yeah, wow. You don't even have to talk that much. But it is practice, practice, practice. You're not going to read some book and then go out there and start doing some stuff, or even watch one of these videos. I've given you the practice. When you saying hi to different women, you getting to the point. Well, let me break that down a little bit even more. Like I said, it's not about the women you trying to get with, just random women. Like a woman look your way, she could be ugly as hell to you. Be like, hey, how you doing this morning? Boom. And then it could be a beautiful woman. It could be some average woman, whatever. You want to get to the point where you can have a conversation with any woman, anytime, any place. Because one of the things with conversation and meeting a woman is not always going to be in some perfect situation. You might just be walking in the store buying something, whatever, for yourself, and just turn the corner and see that wild, beautiful woman. She real fine. Now, if you thinking about it too much, you ain't going to say anything. But if you're used to having a conversation, then you can move. You can just say, hey, how you doing? And it's nothing. And she feels it. See, here's the thing. If you feel too nervous with a woman, a woman can pick up on that. See, that's why the practice. Like I said, even with female friends, just talk with them. Use them for something. Get used to talking with women that you don't know. Saying hi to random women. That's how you develop it. And like I said, you can be ready to go. I was talking with another player. I remember he said that a woman's ready to go to a motel and all they were doing was talking. He didn't bring up sex once. He ain't flirt with her once, anything. Women like to talk. Conversation is very important. Even if a woman think you look good. Let me use that for a second. She can think you as handsome as ever, but what do I always say? A woman, if she look at you and think you handsome, but you can't talk about anything, she'll be like, he was fine till he opened his mouth. You got to be to that point where you can talk anytime, any place, anywhere, with anyone, about anything. And it don't even have to be about a subject that you know about. Shoot, some of the best ways to talk to women is to talk with them about a subject that you don't know about. Because then you can say, oh, she can say, you know what, she collect butterflies. You know you don't give a shit about butterflies, but you can ask her about it. Then she's talking. And then all you doing is saying, wow, yeah. That's it. And she'll tell her friends, oh, he was just so great to talk to. That's all it is. And look, all it is practice. Practice. That's it. You start out with at least 3 women, just random highs, and then build that up to a point you can have regular conversation, small talk here and there. Then when you run into that woman, you look at it and you be like, damn, she fine. You can just talk to her without anything. It's nothing. Heck, she might even pick up on that you're comfortable and start talking to you first. That's it. That's all a mouthpiece is. There is no magic to it or anything. It's just a slang for just saying a good conversation. That's it. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I will get back with you. Peace and blessings.